So we are here. I am here. I don't know if you're here, but that's okay. And we're here to honor Rocky Copley and Michael Hamm. Rocky Copley and Michael Hamm were two great athletes, one white, one black, and it didn't matter. They forged a good friendship. They're both gentlemen with strength of character, and it was their character that led them to be leaders on the basketball court and off. And tonight is just a tribute to the two of them. It's a musical tribute. And my name is Joseph Wooten. And when people do great things, they deserve a tribute. Not every tribute is going to have 1 million people there. Not every tribute will have 10 people there. But it's important for the tribute to be heartfelt. So this is put on by the 757 Sports Connection. I hope you visit the 757 Sports Connection page. They build community using athletics, athletic coaches, sports. They also use music from people and coaches from the 757 area code in Virginia. My name is Joseph Wooten, a.k.a. The Hands of Soul, and I grew up in the 757 area code back when it was 804. It's 757 now. And it's a great area. Lots of great people come from there. Allen Iverson, Michael Vick, Aaron Brooks. What's the coach of Pittsburgh? I forget his I'm forgetting his name because he beat my team here in Nashville. But anyway, I'm going to sing a song. And in these trying times we're in, this is a song called Everything's Gonna Be All Right. I see you, Bob. I see you, Stan. Here we go. Today I feel peaceful. Today I feel calm. Things that seem major today seem so small. I've had to stand on my own, and sometimes I fall. Today I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. 'Cause I've seen the madness, and I've seen the pain. I've lived the madness, and I'm not sure who to blame. Sometimes I look to the heavens, wondering if they hear my call. Do they hear my call? Today I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Come on, won't you sing it with me? Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Sometimes I look to the heavens, wondering if they hear my call. Today I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Sometimes I look all around me, and sometimes I cry. Do I want to live while good people die? Tonight I just need your essence, so I can stand tall. the light of your incandescence. 'Cause I'm not worried at all. So won't you sing it with me? Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Tonight I just need your essence, so I can stand tall. I can stand tall. Not the light of your incandescence. I'm not worried at all. The light of your incandescence. I'm not worried at all. Thank you. At the Rocky Copley Michael Ham musical tribute, I'd like to say hello to Stan Ham. I see you out there, Michael Ham's brother. And just playing some music to help tribute great people and try to bring some joy to some trying times. My name is Joseph Allen Wooten, a.k.a. The Hands of Soul, a.k.a. keyboard player, vocalist for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee Steve Miller and his Steve Miller Band. I'm also the keyboard player, second to the youngest of 5 Wooten brothers. My name is Joseph Allen Wooten, a.k.a. The Hands of Soul. I want to tell you a little bit about Rocky Copley. Rocky was a great communicator. He was a very attentive and compassionate listener. Rocky was a visionary. He was always thinking about what was next. He knew he wanted to be an attorney in the 9th grade. That's pretty impressive when somebody knows that they want to help people that young. It was Rocky's vision to start the 757 Sports Connection. And I told you about the 757 Sports Connection. It builds community. Its goal is to build community using athletes and coaches and sports and music, especially with people from the 757, because the youth need our guidance, and sports and music are 2 ways to guide young people in the right direction. So Rocky was an example of that. He was focused on harmonizing the races, bringing the races into harmony, and he saw people beyond the color of their skin. Back in his day, he was a graduate from Kecoughtan High School in 1973, and that the segregated facilities in the community used to bother him. So he was a bit of a visionary for his time. And Michael Ham was his friend. Mike was a very kind-hearted person and a trusted friend. Mike loved life, made everybody feel welcome. He was a natural people person who loved to laugh and wanted others to be happy. So, of course, Michael and Rocky developed a friendship, and the friendship lasted their whole lifetime. So I'm going to play some more music, and this is a song that I wrote for my brother Rudy, and it's a song called Make Me Like a Child. And Rudy passed away in 2010. He was the middle Wooten brother. He used to blow 2 saxophones at the same time. There's a jazz club in Nashville, Tennessee that's named after him, Rudy's Jazz Room in Nashville, Tennessee. It is the only dedicated jazz room in the Music City. And the song goes like this. Make me like a child today. Keep my heart soft and warm, like it was when I was born. Make me like a child to stay. Fill my heart with honesty, like it's supposed to be. Make me like a child today. Make me like a child right now. Help me laugh at my mistakes. Keep me pure for heaven's sakes. Make me like a child right now. Help me see the other side. Help me laugh when others cry. Make me like a child. Hopscotch and double dutch, hide and seek and paper cuts, ice cream with extra nuts, and a night of trick or treat. I wish I could go back again to build my castles in the sand, to see the purity in man. Make me like a child again. Make me like a child. Hot dogs and candy canes, cootie shots and baseball games, go-karts and model trains, wide awake on Christmas Eve. I wish I could go back again, when life was simple as pretend, to live a life that could have been. Make me like a child again. Make me like a child. Make me like a child. Make me like a child. Today. All right. Thank you very much. That was Make Me Like a Child, written for my brother Rudy, at this tribute to Rocky Copley and Michael Ham. And it's sent to you from the 757 Sports Connection. Once again, builds community with young people using athletes, coaches, sports, music, from the 757. 757 is the area code in Virginia. I happen to grow up there, a graduate of Denby High School. I'm one of the 5 Wooten brothers. We all graduated from Denby High School in the 70s. My oldest brother Reggie graduated in 74. Rudy graduated 74. Reggie, Roy, Rudy graduated 74, 75, 76. I graduated in 1979, and younger brother Victor graduated in 1982. So anyway, yeah, Rocky Copley, Michael Ham. Rocky loved his coaches and teammates beyond his playing days. He was always remained in touch and would travel across the country to visit them. That's what sports will do. It'll keep you in touch. And Michael loved people, and people loved Michael. He had a great sense of humor and loved to make people laugh. Yeah, I'm like that. So anyway, I'm going to keep playing. And great people need tributes. So this is a song about freedom. This is a song called We Want to Be Free. This is a story about a man. He ruled his kingdom with the iron hand. He loved his power and they loved the land. He gave the orders and they didn't understand why. The rich got richer, the poor got none. Mother against daughter and father against son. Too much oppression and too many guns. This was the song sung by everyone. They sang, we want to be free, and all we want is to be me. From the widest river to the deep blue sea, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. Was a fire burning in people's hearts. We need some changes, and where do we start? Widespread corruption in every form. There was a calm before the storm. One day a leader says something's got to be done. It won't be easy and it won't be fun. There's nowhere to hide and nowhere to run. We'll stand together and fall as one, or fall as one, singing, we want to be free. All we want is to be me. From the widest river to the deep blue sea, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. From the mountain tops they sing it, the liberty bell they rang it. From the mountains to the sea in the air, you could hear them cry for freedom, freedom. We want to be free. All we want is to be me. From the widest river to the deep blue sea, let freedom ring, 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 let freedom ring. We want to be free. All we want is to be me. From the widest river to the deep blue sea, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. Thank you. Thank you. At the 757 Sports Connection, Rocky Copley, Michael Ham musical tribute. Rocky and Michael, one white, one black, came together before it was popular to do that. Character, lived their lives with character. They were great examples of how we all should be. So they get a tribute. Goodness should always be tributed. We should always remember what the ball a little bit on this election, but we'll make it. It's not the first time that this country has stumbled a bit, and we'll get through it. We've been through tougher times, and like Michael, like Rocky, we'll get through it with character. So this is a song that I wrote called Soul of Freedom. It's an optimistic song that talks, that sort of references my optimism about the future. I am optimistic. I'm so optimistic. My blood type is B positive. This is a song called Soul of Freedom. Let's see. I can feel the soul of freedom moving all over the world on an eagle's wings, on these guitar strings. Let the revolution be spread by the winds of change. 'Cause when the pain is gone, only love remains. You know it won't be easy or simple as a nursery rhyme, but today's the day, and now's the time. Everybody's searching for a hero, someone that they can trust. But I've got news for you, that the hero is us. I can feel the soul of freedom moving all over the world on an eagle's wings, on these guitar strings. Let the revolution be spread by the winds of change. 'Cause when the pain is gone, only love remains. Everybody's marching to a different drum. They're calmly walking and there's no need to run, because the clouds are parting so that you can see the sun. I feel the doubt departing and the work's begun, 'cause I can feel the soul of freedom moving all over the world on the eagle's wings, on these guitar strings. Let the revolution be spread by the winds of change. 'Cause when the pain is gone, only love remains. Only love remains. Only love remains. Only love remains. Listen, I got the sun on my face and the wind in my back. I got hope for the future, and as a matter of fact, every man and woman, every boy and girl, and when we change ourselves, and then we change the world, and when we change ourselves, and then we change the world, and when we change ourselves, and then we change the world. I can feel the soul of freedom moving all over the world on an eagle's wings, on these guitar strings. Let the revolution be spread by the winds of change. 'Cause when the pain is gone, only love remains. I can feel the soul of freedom. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yes, Rocky Copley, Michael Hamm, musical tribute, great people, loaded with character, loaded with purpose. There was never a moment when Rocky was not smiling, laughing, or joking. He loved life and lived it to the fullest. And Michael, that was Rocky. Michael always looked out for those less fortunate than he was, always picking them up and offering words of encouragement. Those were characteristics that I'm sure came from home. I'm sure that it was reinforced through sports, and that's what the 757 Sports Connection is all about. It's bringing out the character in our young people using music, using sports, especially 757 Sports Connection, not the 757 Music Connection. That's what I get for being a musician. The 757 Sports Connection uses athletic coaches, uses sports, uses music also to build community in young people, to teach through example, especially examples of excellence by people that have done it before. So let's see. This is the Christmas season, right? Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we look around, your eyes outshine the town, they do. This Christmas, the fireside's blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as we look around, your eyes outshine the town, they do. This Christmas, the fireside blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. Shake a hand, shake a hand. This is a song, haven't done it in a long time. This is a song called Testosterone. We've had a little bit too much testosterone recently, but here it goes. Hope you like it. On the Rocky Copley Michael Ham musical tribute, sponsored by 757 Sports Connection. My name is Joseph Allen Wooten, a.k.a. The Hands of Soul. And the song goes like this. It'll take a young man and make him think he's grown. Make that boy say, until his girlfriend moans. Till them children got children of their own. All because of testosterone. Testosterone. It'll make a wise man do what he knows ain't best. Make a 600-pound gorilla stand and beat his chest. Make you chase your best friend's girl when you know you're wrong. All because of testosterone. Testosterone. All because of testosterone. Testosterone. All because of testosterone. All because of testosterone. So you're out on the town and you're drinking again, trying to start a fight that you just can't win. And now your eyes all bloody and your teeth are gone. Alcohol and testosterone. It'll make a holy man lead a life of sin. Make him put his Bible down, chasing estrogen. And the guilt creeps in when he's home alone. All because of testosterone. All because of testosterone. Testosterone. All because of testosterone. All because of testosterone. It'll make a leader take his country and go to war. And the war seems to go on forevermore. Shooting bullets and dropping bombs till both sides are gone. And the baby's left at home, and the widow's all alone. All because of testosterone. Testosterone. Thank you. Testosterone. Testosterone. Gotta have it. It's not the greatest decision maker. Anyway, this is the 757 Sports Connection. Sponsored by the 757 Sports Connection, which exists to build community using sports, music, and athletics to give a great example to young people to build. Yeah. Let me say that again. The 757 Sports Connection builds community. The attempts to build community with young people using athletics, coaches, and sports and music, especially with people from the 757. And tonight, it's a tribute. It's the Rocky Copley, Michael Hamm musical tribute. Playing music is yours truly, Joseph Wooten, and let's see what we got here. Stan, I see you. Bob Carter, I see you. Philip Link, the Linkster, a.k.a. the Spin Doctor, I appreciate you. All right. Thank you for the applause there, Stan. I appreciate it. Proud Bruins. Yeah, I remember Kickertan back in the day. I played soccer at Denby High School. Back the first years they offered soccer, and Kickertan used to always beat everybody's behind because Kickertan had Little League soccer before anybody else did. So by the time it was time to play sports, by the time it was time to play soccer, all these other schools were startups, and Kickertan was a well-oiled machine. So Kickertan kicked a lot of butt in soccer, but I was a striker at Denby High School, And we were the first school to ever shut Kickertan out in soccer. It was a 0-0 tie, but we wore that banner proudly because we were the first soccer team to ever keep Kickertan from scoring a goal. But they kicked much butt in Kickertan. I remember that. We could never beat that team, but we did manage to tie them. Sports was a big part of my life. I played soccer, and then Victor played soccer later on. Little brother Victor, who plays bass. Victor played soccer. Now he has a son named Cameron, who's better than both of us. And sports has helped us to exhibit a lot of character, taught us to work hard, taught us about teammates, taught us about not just being good individuals and how being a good individual was not enough. And at Denby High School, I scored 10 goals in 16 games as a junior. I think I scored 4 as a sophomore, but I scored 16 goals in 16 games as a senior. Had a couple 4-goal games. We never forget our statistics. We never forget our stats as we get older. I'll be 100 years old telling you how many goals I scored when I was little. Anyway, I'm going to play another song, and let's see. Since it's the Christmas season. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Keep the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest brow, and have yourself a merry little Christmas, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. A merry little Christmas. Oh well, technology. It's always something. It's always something. So anyway, the Rocky Copley Michael Hamm musical tribute, sponsored by the 757 Sports Connection. All in tribute to two great people, Rocky Copley, Michael Hamm. They struck up a friendship at a time when integration was low, segregation was high. They rose above the situation of their time and forged a friendship that lasted a lifetime. Rocky was always found a way to connect with his friends. He was loved by his coaches. He was focused on harmonizing races way before it was popular. His excellence transcended the court of basketball. Same with Michael Hamm, who was a very kind-hearted person, a trusted friend. He loved life, made everyone feel welcome. Michael and Rocky loved each other despite the times, and taught through example on the field. On the court and off the court. Both were smart. Mike loved to read. Well, he read people really well anyway. And both were fierce competitors. So when fierce competition interacts with character, it creates good people, sets examples, great examples for other people, and helps us to be better. And now is the time for all of us to be better. So because they mattered so much to everybody, this is a song that I wrote called I Matter. This song is for the one that's not the champion, the one that has been trampled on. And maybe you don't have a home, and your name is unknown, or you don't get enough publicity, or you're not the right ethnicity, or maybe you don't know your mother, or not as famous as your brother. But this is what you got to do. See that no one needs more than you. And even when you're fed up, you got to keep your head up and say that I am here. I am here. And I matter. This song is for the struggling single mother and the chemically addicted, the physically constricted, and the wrongfully convicted. I can't say I know your pain, I won't say that I do. But behind even the darkest clouds, there's a sky that is blue and the sun shines too. The toughest pressure makes a diamond, and that diamond is you. So even when you're down and out, from the highest mountain you shout, I am here. I am here, and I matter. And I matter. I never could dance like Michael, I can't sing like Stevie. And sometimes when I speak my truth, I swear that people don't believe me. I never could dunk a basketball, can't rap like Ludacris at all. And sometimes it's just me and my songs, just staring at an empty wall. But this is what I got to see. See that no one needs more than me. And one day when my days are numbered, headed to my final slumber, I'll say that I was here. I was here. I was here. I was here. I'll say that I was here. I was here. And I matter. And you matter too. It's the Christmas season. This is a new song of mine. It's a Christmas song. It's a holiday song, a Christmas song. It's the reason for the season. I hope you like it. It goes like this. Every December, we all remember you. The birth of a Savior is holy behavior too. At this merry Christmas time of year, the merry Christmas time of year, there's music, family, and Christmas cheer. At this merry Christmas time of year, Joseph and Mary, the manger, the virgin birth, with goodwill towards many, let there be peace on earth. At this merry Christmas time of year, this merry Christmas time of year, there's music, family, and you, my dear. At this merry Christmas time of year, check it out. When I see you standing under the mistletoe, my love for you grows. I kiss you gently, and when I pull you close, well, that's when I know that it's the merry Christmas time of year, the merry Christmas time of year. There's music, my family, and you, my dear. At this merry Christmas time of year, sing it with me. It's the merry Christmas time of year, the merry Christmas time of year. If you love somebody, you can hold them near. At this merry Christmas time of year, every December we all remember you. At this merry Christmas time of year. Thank you so much. So I'm getting ready to wrap this up. But before I do, I want to make sure that I remind you that this is sponsored by the 757 Sports Connection. 757 Sports Connection was started with Stan Ham, Bob Carter, and it's a organization that's there for the benefit of young people. It's there to build up young people. And they use sports, they use athletics, and the discipline that it takes to be a good athlete. They use music also to try to build community with young people, trying to build better people. Young people need the guidance of adults. This is the least racist, the least homophobic, the least, it's the most culturally advanced generation that we've had yet. And their hearts are in the right place. They need the guidance of adults. That is what the 757 Sports Connection is about. Tonight, we honor Rocky Copley and Michael Hamm. They exhibited the utmost character of what the 757 Sports Connection is about. Great people deserve tributes, whether there's 9 people there or 900, 9,000, 9 million. Great people deserve tributes. When we tribute great people, it brings out the best in us. So I'm going to close with this particular song. And before I do, I want to remind everybody that this Saturday on Facebook Live from Rudy's Jazz Room, there's going to be the Wooten Brothers holiday special. You don't see that very often. It's going to be a live stream from Rudy's Jazz Room this Saturday, December the 19th, and it's going to feature all the brothers. We're going to talk about my late brother Rudy, that Rudy's Jazz Room is named after. this Saturday at it's going to be at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern. That's 6 o'clock Pacific. So I hope everybody checks that out. And what else do I want to say? My name is Joseph Wooten, a.k.a. The Hands of Soul. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. You can find me at josephwooten.com. On Instagram, I am the letter J, Wooten Soul. The letter J, Wooten Soul. That's Instagram. That's also Twitter. I want to remind people that, well, I don't have to remind you that this is a divisive time in our country. It's not the most divisive time, though. I've heard plenty of people that have said that that this is the most divided our country has ever been, and that's not even close to being true. We were more divided when we were having civil wars and Jim Crow and all that. We've come through Jim Crow, we've come through slavery, and we're here now. And the distance that we've traveled so far is much shorter than the distance that we have to go. So even though we're divided now, we should be encouraged because we're on the edge of being who we should be as a country. This generation that we have now has their hearts in the right place. But they need context from those that are older than them to give them direction so they can make this country what it's supposed to be. So I know that I'll hear people say, I never owned a slave, and I'll tell you that I was never a slave. But what I will say is that just like the house you live in, you didn't build it, but now that house is your responsibility. So if they built it with a faulty floor, that faulty floor is now your responsibility. If they built it with a leaky roof, that leaky roof is your responsibility. And in this country, the floor is still weak with inequality, and the roof is still leaking with racism, sexism, and things that we still need to correct. And even though we didn't start it, it's now our responsibility to fix it. This generation has their hearts in the right place. All the generations have their hearts in the right place. It's time for us to just come together. So this is a song that I'm going to wrap the night up with. This is a song called We Are All in This Together. I hope you like it. It goes like this. I just got a new lyric video on this, and I'll be posting that later on tonight. It goes like this. If you're poor, you still got your worth. It don't make you last because you're not first. The sun shines on you, the sun shines on me. If we don't get that together, then we're still not free. I know that love is meant for us all, and I'll pick you up if ever you fall. If you need this song, I'll sing it for you. And if you need more, then I'll do that too. When life gets you down, hold your head up high, 'cause there ain't no shame in the tears that you cry. If I believe in you and you believe in me, then one day the truth will set us all free. Free as a bird to be who we are. It's like those words, everybody is a star in the sky that shines on everyone. Says if we keep on pushing, we shall overcome the past and overcome the hatred, and preserve the things in life that are sacred. A kiss from your mama, a hug from your dad, and keep gratitude for the things that we have. Listen, we don't have to be perfect, but we've got to do better, because we are all in this together. Everybody singing, we are all in this together. If we can just find forgiveness, there'd be no need to be bitter. Because we are all in this. We are all in this together. Together, baby. Because we are all in this together. Everybody singing with me. We are all in this together. Somebody tell the president that we are all in this together. Somebody tell the congressman that we are all in this together. Somebody tell everybody that we are all in this together. If we could just find forgiveness, there'd be no need to be bitter. Because we are all in this together. Together. On behalf of the 757 Sports Connection, on behalf of Stan Ham, on behalf of Bob Carter, this is the Rocky Copley Michael Ham musical tribute series. We want to remember Rocky Copley and Michael Ham for all that they were, for the example that they showed, for the inspiration that they've given that has enabled 757 Sports Connection to move forward, to build community, to build character, to build strong young people using sports, athletics, coaches, and tonight using music from the 757. My name is Joseph Allen Wooten, aka the Hands of Soul. I thank you for listening tonight, and remember that we are all in this together. Together. Thank you. Good night. From the Rocky Copley Michael Ham musical tribute series, sponsored by the 757 Sports Connection. My name is Joseph Allen Wooten, and good night.